I've just realised that I didn't change my go live notification again on Twitch. So if you guys are, well, please don't speak in French. I don't want anyone to be speaking in French when they join the chat today. I'm pretty sure that notification goes out to emails, right? So people are going to see that email. So basically on YouTube, when you don't have a go live message on YouTube normally, but on Twitch you can customize it. And every single time I forget, without fail, every time I forget, it always happens. Oh no. The French, we got a guy in here, we got a funny man already, saying bonjour in the chat. Yeah, so, yeah, I keep forgetting to do it. And I thought, well, I'm assuming it goes out. As soon as you go live, that's it. There's no going back. So I've just got to own it now. Just got to own that mistake. I'm just removing that go live message. And then if I remember to do one, I'm just going to add one in. Going forward, pretty much. Anyway. Hi, people. Hi, Aaron. And hi, Maron in the YouTube chat as well. A couple of other guys, I hope, knocking about as well. Just while we roll up the stream. More career mode. It never stops. The fun never stops. Halfway through season 2 now. Or more or less halfway. Round 11 out of 22. That's our big one. That's our halfway mark today. Austrian Grand Prix. I didn't realise my time trial time without a setup was reasonably competitive already. I think I broke in the top 1200 time trial times when I've done a couple of laps today. So we're looking quick. We're looking really quick, which is quite good. Go into game. I'm going to show you for proof. Now, I don't know if the reason I'm so high up in the standards, generally the average, if I go to like somewhere like Monaco, the average is I'm generally between top 2,000, 3,000 times in time trial normally. Netherlands is a one-off again. But you can see, generally that's my average, I reckon. And in Austria, I'm in the top 1,200 at the moment, or just outside. When you take out all the cheating times, I mean, how can you do a 56 flat here? Track limits are strict enough as it is. I don't even know how you cheat on here. I'm genuinely curious now. I'm not like criticizing them for doing that, but I just want to know why, how, just how. Explain that to me. Grip hacks. I don't know what they are, but sign me up. But yeah, all of these times here, there's a lot here. I don't really know what is the best legitimate time. Someone done a 101 in a Williams without equal performance, so that's blatantly a hack as well. It doesn't make sense. Like, I think when I done time trial earlier, I looked at Danny Moreno. He's the only guy I recognise from esports. Maybe Simon Vigan, but Danny Moreno, I know his name. So I grabbed the setup from him today. But yeah, I only found a couple attempts from my non-setup time anyway. I guess a couple attempts here is quite a lifetime really. It's quite a short lap. But we're sitting okay. I'm quite happy with that. Done about 20 laps earlier. And that's not long to do 20 laps either. Hang on, I haven't got my camera on either. There we go. Is that working? They probably just go full throttle for the high speed. Still, I don't know how that's how they would find 6 seconds still. Even if they did go flat out through all the corners. Anyway, we're not here to discuss all of that anyway. Today's about career mode. These cars are going to be quicker than our time trial lap time anyway. So we're going to be like the 102s easily, I imagine. Evening Tams. Hey buddy. Back for another one. Okay. That's my 10-minute rant on me flexing more than anything on the time trial leaderboard. Okay, where do we leave things off then last time? So we done 2 races at the weekend, which seemed to fly by. That stream. That's 4 hours long, and it was over in a blink of an eye. It was done so quickly. So yeah, we done back-to-back Canada and France last time. Didn't win either of them. So it's not looking good these days. Now that we're starting to play about with the difficulty a bit more. So there's our results anyway. Actually, let's go to the season results. It's probably a better graph. The good news, even though we're not winning races anymore, no one seems to be taking a stranglehold on the championship either. No one seems to be seizing the initiative now. Actually, when you look at it, Danny Kvyat's probably the informed man, but he's down in like 6th. He's won 2 of the last 3 races. Which is a sentence no one would ever expect if you're new to the stream. Hamilton looked quite good, though, to be fair. It was a freak race last time in France. It rained pretty much just as 5 runners managed to set some dry tyre times, and then the rest all had to set lap times in the wet. So we had a really distorted grid. And then the race was a bit of a mess, really, in terms of strategy anyway. So I think Kvyat was the only one, he started on pole, was the only one to actually 1 stop. Whereas Hamilton, on the same tyres, started on the front row with him, had to 2 stop and got caught in traffic. So it looked like a Hamilton win, but for some reason he 2 stopped. And we were out of the top 10, we were miles behind. I can't remember where we qualified, like 16th? Who cares? But we fought back to 6th, so 6th. You know? Like, these are the results we're getting now. You can quite clearly see where the results start to drop off now on my chart. So we were running 105%. For those that aren't initiated or familiar with the season so far, we started on 105% difficulty, and then it got to Spain, and people wanted to change essentially. So what we've been doing is using a difficulty calculator each race to determine what our difficulty level is going to be. So the idea is that there's a calculator apparently online, which I've got a copy of now. I'll do a couple of laps on time trial. I'll punch that lap time into the calculator, and basically using some kind of magic, it tells me what the AI difficulty should be for that race. So quite simple. So I have to do a bit of homework just before the stream starts, just so I know where I should be running. And I mean, given that my lap time was in the top 1200 right now, the calculator's got something to tell me. So if I just show you guys as well what that looks like as well. Let me move across on the calculator. Okay, so now you can see this column's the big one. So actually, no, let's use for reference. So for you guys who aren't familiar, we started on, so Monaco we went 109. So basically we're going to the max suggestion each time. So Monaco 109, Azerbaijan 108. So we're not quite getting to 110 right now. 106 for Canada. 109 for France. 111. I didn't realise numbers went that high. It's not possible to do 111. So it must be 110 then we've got to run. But we're going that fast that it's gone. You could go quicker. So based on that, I'm actually quite optimistic for today. So that's our pace. So just for reference, the times below are the times I actually recorded. These were like non-setup times. So prior to this season that we've been doing, I had been running just a default setup. But as we've increased the difficulty, we've needed to compensate by starting to use the setup. So it's kind of working, to be fair. Like, we're getting results that are kind of around where our car is meant to be. We're like 3rd, 4th fastest on the grid at the moment. And we're generally competitive. It's a really competitive grid, luckily. Mercedes look like if they got their shit together, they could probably, control some races. But so far, they've not really been able to do that. I think Canada was the only one they were able to 1-2 it. That's the first 1-2 they've had in a long time. So 111 it tells me. So there we go. So we'll be doing 111 then. So let's just jump back in game. Oh, the joys of a single screen. I'm always having to check. I'm on my laptop just checking on the stream manager. That's practically my second screen. My laptop. I'm just making sure that it all looks fine. Thomas Doomer says, hi. Watched your videos with Fissy years ago. Where have I been all this time? Good question. To be fair, I've been streaming for nearly 3 months now. Hang on. November, December, January. Sorry, make that 3.5 months now. That's nearly 4 months. We've been twitching since mid-October. So I've been existing for a while. I think a lot of people are slowly coming up to that fact. I don't tend to be visible, to be fair. You know, I'm not active on the forums anymore. Not on let me go back in game. Not yeah, not on iRacing at the moment. I'm very limited in what I can actually do right now. So, and I quite like doing this. So we're just kind of taking our time just playing this at the moment. So just single player, it's kind of working. I'd like to do other things like iRacing. Later, Zarin. Nice to see a new name. We'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah, where have we been? Good question. I don't want to go into a monologue, really. I mean, I've covered it before in the past in previous videos, but I guess long story short, practically took a year out from sim racing. Am I planning on doing iRacing 24 hours? Honestly, if I had my equipment out, I would have been with Team AOR. So Team AOR actually ran 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they ran the Daytona 24, which I was supporting in the stream, and I don't mind supporting them, but I also I really want to be a part of that as well. So I still remember the Daytona from 5 years ago. I do as well. We done like endurance racing used to be so fun. We used to be so like it was just a laugh, but we always just happened to be put in a split where we were normally competitive as well. So we got some really good results in the past. But yeah, endurance racing is fun. When I've said it before, but you know, I'm hoping to move place where there's a bit more space in the next you know couple of months. So hopefully I'll be able to pull my equipment out from the loft. And finally, I'll be able to hopefully iRacing's the goal. I want to go back there anyway. I'm ready to go. Like I've got some money aside, and I'm just going to save it on my membership, and then just jump into that once that's done. I lost a race to Phil Mitchell and took a sabbatical. I can't even remember what caused. I think I just burnt out on the. What were we driving at the time? Formula 3s, I think we were driving in AOR. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, we just disappeared for a long time. I haven't been league racing for a long time. But yeah, I mean, the intention is we'll keep streaming. So obviously, I'm hoping that once iRacing's back up, once I'm back up on iRacing, we'll start streaming again on there. Primarily, I'm probably going to go on Twitch. I don't want to. I'm on YouTube at the moment, but I kind of want to keep my F1 stuff on there. And if I'm doing something serious in iRacing, then perhaps I'll go to YouTube. But with Twitch, I want to do a few more, you know, because what I'm going to be doing is just jumping into the more of the public races, you know, like the official races, because I won't be signed up to any league or anything. So I'd like to Twitch some of those races. I'm going to be terrible. It's going to take a bit of time just to get up to speed. Right, where are we looking? I'm just looking at the power unit stuff. Energy store. Yeah, that should be good. The energy store's fine. Yeah, cool. Should be good. Should be good for engine parts today. We could change, due to change some of them after this race, I think. Yeah. I do miss the iRacing stuff. So many cars have come out. Like, it was, the 1 year I've missed is the year that a lockdown happened and sim racing just boomed, didn't it? Just everyone wants a piece of it now. And I remember just watching last year some of these events that were all running on just as a spectator, going, I picked a bad time to to give this up, really. But at least I'm coming back, and it's going to be alive and kicking. I think iRacing's got it's like it just keeps improving. It just keeps getting more and more members signing up. Got so popular that it crashed the Daytona servers for 6 hours. Great. Let's get out there. Oh shit, not even looking where I'm going. My bad. Let's restart that. It was bad. Yeah, it was. To be fair, it's like, it's not, I mean, it's probably the worst thing the worst server crash they've had, but it's not an uncommon thing. It's happened before in the past. We almost expect it these days. I mean, it could be worse. I remember we had races where like people were having mass disconnections in the middle of the race. That was scary, like especially when you're like 6 hours into a race and fully committed in, you're fully in for the long haul now, and you've just got loads of like DDoS attacks happening in the background, just wiping people out. I don't think we had any such problems like that. Once it got going, it was fine. Expected some big lag. Yeah, to be fair, I was expecting some big lag. I wasn't expecting the big lag to happen, minus half an hour to go. But hey, at least it was then and not mid race. Like I said, I didn't hear about any big issues. It did make me once the race was done though and the whole event was done and dusted, because Team AOR, it was a relatively quiet race from them.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of
they were reasonably competitive at the start, but just faded as the race went on, I think. Oh shit. No grip. Yeah, it made me look back through some of the other races we had though, and man, I don't think I had one bad race in the endurance. Actually, that's a lie, actually. There was one race I did with Fissy and Waldo. Pretty much towards the end, actually. Of my time kind of racing in just iRacing before I called it quits for a bit. And there was one really bad race. I maintain that I got hit in the back by someone. Into turn 1 at Monza. But it fired me over the curbs. But it's like the most minimal contact. My car just went all over the place and just flew over some curbs. Somehow didn't kill anyone. But I damaged the car. But I mean, apart from that, generally endurance is my thing. I quite like it, really. I wish I did more of it when back, a couple of years ago, when it was still fresh and we had people wanting to take part in teams all the time. We've done things like Daytona, Le Mans, Sebring, 12 hours as well. We had a good race there once. He was watching Jimmy. To be fair, I was watching bits of that as well. Like I said, I was back in my crew. I was back in the boys, giving them some chat, giving them some support in the chat. Because Fissy did come back for like a weekend of streaming that weekend, so I think there was a lot of people coming in going, yeah, I remember you. It's been a long time. Where did you come from anyway, Thomas? I've not seen your name about. Are you a follower that you've just seen this stream pop up and you've gone, yeah, I'll have a look? I don't know where you've come from.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data.
Oh, I'm done with that. Yeah, you're a follower. Yeah, I imagine it was It was during that. Shit. It was during that bit at the start, wasn't it? I imagine, because I used to stream the iRacing leagues out on a Friday night. So when I came back, I kind of had already inherited like 120 odd people. Twitch recommended me somehow after years. That's quite good. Making a big time at least. Citizen says, Thomas, he was lost. Citizen, you need to come over to Twitch so we can have it out with all the other followers. Citizen, that's mean. Yeah, he just misclicked. Thomas just misclicked and he just somehow ended up here. That's the only reason, obviously. I do like the way the car feels now with this the setup. It's probably a bit, well, it's certainly gone towards oversteer, and it's this part of the lap is a little tricky. But man, it just feels good. It feels good just to just turn the car and it's gonna stick.
Is good, and
that's where all the lap time was coming from earlier as well, in the high speed corners. Just the car's performance is just better through these corners compared to the default setup. Lovely turn in. Just so long as you can handle the throttle mid corner. I think with the default setup, what you can do is you go into the corner and you can just hammer the throttle, and the car will stick, but it will start understeering up the corner. Generally pushing you out into the gravel, but here it's kind of the other way around. It's turning in quite nicely. You just need to manage the power and just modulate the throttle a bit more. But if you can do that, it's the optimal way to go. Like I said, I think it gained me 4 temps. I think I was 4 temps up on my old time trial time. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm meant to be doing tyre wear management, and I'm doing nothing of the sort. Am I going to survive that? Yeah, it'll be fine. Am I doing 100% races? No, it is... I just realised I've not changed the difficulty either. What's my channel name? It's Kez Nolden, or one word, on Twitch. Will I be doing 100% races? No, it's just 50%. I'm a filthy casual these days. I haven't done 100% races in about 9 years. I've done 100% races. Wow. Yeah, I actually haven't done. I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, I'm sure I've done some, but not with AOR. When we did AOR, when I was in the F1 league, that was 50% races as well. But in when we did very first year of when it was ARL back in the day, F1 2010, that's when we started doing 100% races. They were okay as well, you know. Does open the strategy up, but yeah, they are quite taxing as well. Especially when the league races used to be on like 8 o'clock at night as well. And once you wasted time with people, you know, getting into the lobby, sometimes like 40 minutes late, you survive any disconnections or anything like that. Once you get past all like the niggly bit right at the beginning, then you've got like the race, which is basically, you know, minimum, like Monza, the shortest race is like 1 hour and 20 on its own. We done Singapore once as well. Singapore 100% was horrific. Monaco's even worse actually, but Singapore was just long race. I went back to the went back to the casual 50%ers after that. Yeah, Singapore was top in 2 hours. If it rained at any point as well, you were hitting max basically, which was 2 hours. Yo, City. Moved over to Twitch. It's where most of the chat takes place, so I thought I'd rather keep you in the loop. So yeah, so 50%. Mainly because I don't have enough time in the evening either. Imagine if I did like a 100% race right now. I wouldn't be eating till like 9 o'clock at night. Right, ignore really these lap times. Ignore my position. And none of this matters because I'm on the wrong difficulty here. I haven't changed it. It's on 100 and it's on 109. There we go. It's practically the same. I forgot to change it though when we joined that session. So 16th with 109 difficulty there. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, just want to double check that. Yeah, so we're cranking up to 110 today. We can't. I'm trying to go to 111, but it's not letting me. I think we're good. Just keep the practice programs going, I guess. We won't be 16th, I hope, in qualifying this time. Unless it rains. Do you race anymore, Thomas? Are you in any league at the moment, or do anything of the kind?
This is the ERS management test. Hit the target time whilst managing your back.
Generally, I find the people that are in the chat or people that I speak with have some kind of AOR history. Some of them still race, some of them don't. Just wonder what your deal is. Never did any sim racing. That's quite interesting, actually. I think that's quite, yeah. I guess for you, what's the appeal? In that case, then, she's done nothing of the kind. That's quite interesting. I've never had. I don't think I've had or someone openly say that they've not done anything of that kind, and watch my videos, or watched anything. Like my girlfriend, for example, right? She probably wouldn't like sim racing. She can tolerate the F1, but she's never done sim racing before. She probably wouldn't be interested in any of that stuff. Don't look at chat in the middle of the corner. It's a bad idea. Never had a PC good enough.
Okay, test complete, and that was.
I don't think you even need one that's too demanding these days. You done some real life. Demolition Derby, yeah, well, to be fair, I was going to say, you can't find Demolition Derby in many sim racing games, but you probably could. There's standard of racing can be pretty bad. You'll need to play something like Wreckfest or something, that's probably up your street. That's awesome. We have, well, I've got just down the road Arena Essex, which used to have, I remember when I was younger, we'd go to like demolition derbies and stuff like that. Oh, those are the days. I think Destruction Derby on the PlayStation 1, probably one of my favourites as well. I get all nostalgic for that. I've never played Wreckfest though. That's a fun fact. I've never played it. I don't own it yet. It's on my wish list. I've always been waiting for it to go down in price on Steam. Been waiting for it kind of feels like it's too much money at the moment. Wreckfest. It's like just over 20 quid, I think. For me, it's kind of like it's a bit too much at the moment. And every time it goes on sale, it's never really enough. I want it to be like under £10 and then I'll buy it probably. That's my limit. That's because I'm pretty sure I won't get a huge amount of time out of Wreckfest. It's probably going to be amazing and take up hours. But I've, like I say, never touched it. So, I'm probably missing out on a huge amount. Evening, Neil. Back for your pre-tea viewing before you go again for dinner in a bit. How are you doing, good man? You've been to Arena. Oh no. Next goal is to go to the Nürburgring. Nürburgring. Been there twice. Actually, living in Nürburgring 4 hours away. That's amazing. That's a really. That should be. That's a nice feeling. They must do loads of like public. It must be open to the public quite a lot. I actually don't know. I've never looked. But yeah. I think the closest. Well, I was going to say I think the closest. I know the closest circuit to me is Brands Hatch. So I mean, pretty good.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Pretty good circuit to have. But I mean, Nürburgring. I'm pretty jealous. I'm pretty jealous. Would they let you do the Grand Prix layout as well? Hey Royal, thanks for the raid, buddy. And hey everyone that's joined in as well. Caught a bit of your stream there, Royal. I was getting some tips before I joined in. It's going all right. It's going all right. A lot of busy people in here. Tommy GCR, thanks for the follow, buddy. If you've just come from Royal stream, I bet you're going to be sick of this circuit by the end of tonight. Don't take tips. Where were you? Where did you finish? I saw you up in. Actually, I managed to catch you pit maneuver Bottas at turn 1.
Great lab. You've nailed what we asked.
And then I think you rewound it. But I saw it. I saw it. I need to stop doing that. Finished in second. See, now if you want to watch some 100% races, you guys should go see Royal, who's in the chat right now. He's doing a couple of he's been doing 100% races. So if that's more your cup of tea, in an evening's viewing, you should go check him out as well. But just the 50%. We're just the 50% casuals here.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely.
Right. Okay. So qualifying is the next one.
Time assigned to run the qualifying sim
Chat dictated 100%.
before the end of
Well, see, that's your mistake. You listen to chat. That's the problem. Now, my chat normally bullies me, so you just got to learn to shut it out.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 5.4.
Sorry, just having a quick flick through the chat there as well. Henry has Zoom martial arts right when we eat. So we'll eat later than the kids. Zoom martial arts. Does he take all the room up or something? Steals all the space. I think you'll find none of your decisions have been dictated by chat. It's because I've not been listening. That's why you don't listen to chat. Because they always come up with bad ideas. I've got the one time I followed their instructions was they made me 4-stop. Or was it 3-stop? They made me 3-stop at Abu Dhabi. With the championship on the line. I'm never doing that again. Never doing that again. Aiden in YouTube says that Destruction Derby, great game, not quite as good as Flat Out UC. Wait, are you talking about Wreckfest actually? It's hard to tell. I'm going cross-eyed just viewing all the two chats going off. Oh jeez. No worries, Royal. Yeah, go off and take off, do what you need to do. Appreciate the raid and the check-in anyway. I'm sure I'll catch you again. I'm sure you'll stream sooner rather than later again. So much grip on the soft tyre. Well clear of the target at the moment. Right, it's these two corners where we gain a lot. Shit, that was a lot of oversteer though. That wasn't optimal. I almost spun mid-corner there.
Program complete.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Excellent data with that run, so come
What, 200 soft? That's alright, I'll take that. Yeah, I do need to try Wreckfest. Maybe I'll play maybe I'll get Wreckfest. Tommy's asking if I play on a wheel or not. I steer like this while I'm turning, so does that count? No, just kidding. It's a controller for now. But we do have a wheel. I just don't have the equipment out for it, so it's controller plays for the foreseeable anyway. A lot of people used to ask me that, what I drove, and I always take that as I take it as a compliment. Yeah, I always take it as a compliment when they ask me if it's pad or wheel. Because I generally like to think I'm quite precise, like a precise driver. Pretty close. Controller feels easier. Wheel is more fun. I think wheel is faster as well. There are times where I wish that I had my wheel instead of controller. But since I've been running setups this season, actually, I have to say those complaints have kind of faded a little bit, which is okay. Royal's asking if I'm on Xbox or PC. PC for me. PC Master Race. I'm one of those guys. Yeah. A controller versus wheel discussion with Fissy on F1 2013. Man, I remember we did a co-op series. Some of you guys might have watched that. But we did a co-op series on 2000. We done it on F1 2013, and then we jumped onto the F1 2014. And then there was a couple races in 2014. Basically, long story short, the pad was so much more stronger than the wheel on F1 2014. And I'd never used the wheel at all before on an F1 series up to that point. And he basically we'd done 2 races where I was on the controller still, and I was so far clear of him. Basically, that he threw his toys out the pram, and then I went, okay, I'll practice using a wheel, and then I did that, enjoyed it, and never really looked back again. Until I moved house, really. Yeah, I don't mind using the controller. I don't know if it's just like, in my mind, I look at it sometimes like, you know how if you go like that. And make the steering just looks really janky on board. I don't like the look of that. That doesn't look good, really. So yeah, I do deliberately try and keep it as smooth as I can. One, because it's faster, obviously, but also, yeah, I live for those comments when they ask what controller input I have. Hit Royal up, yeah, Royal. If you do, I'm sure. I think you were mentioning. Something about lobbies, weren't you, at the weekend, doing online or something? I'll try and catch one of your streams and see if I can jump in at some point. That'd be cool. I don't know how good that'll be, but there we go. If you need someone running in the midfield, if you need a steady midfield runner, I'm your man. Let's do the qualifying. We've done all the programs. We're good. Right, so now we can focus on our race. So Ricciardo and Gasly. Wouldn't it be good if we got Ricciardo winning a race? Right now. We've had, wait, hang on, how many winners have we had? We've had me, we've had both Mercs, we've had Verstappen, we've had both AlphaTauris. We've had 6 winners already so far in 11 races. And Ricciardo's been close, but never been the bride. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. That's what I was meant to say. Yeah, so fastest there. He looks quick. He certainly had the upper hand on Norris this season. De Vries is in the hunt as well. I say that. Look, it's like 2 temps. The top 10, 2.5 temps. Qualifying's going to be mad. I'm looking forward to qualifying 13th again.
Let's have your take on it. You spent a lot of time on the track during practice.
Okay.
Does the car have enough reliability to sustain that? Do you have any comments about this team?
Is this the question where I get tapped up by Mercedes? What kind of loaded question is that? Imagine like a real journalist asking a driver this question. Do you have any comments about what? Whatever.
Great.
I practically just signed a contract with that answer. So if I had a more experienced teammate, would Nick be scoring more than 210 points? In development? It seems a bit harsh, really, that I have no say in the driver. Really? I can get them to pro level. It isn't my team though, so how much do I have any control over him at all? I don't think I can do anything. Maybe not here anyway. Let's check. What was the weather like? Try again. It's fine. Let's buy a part. Oh no, we can't afford any. Hang on. Oh, shit, it's so expensive now. So expensive! 1,700, are you kidding me? Why is this available and they're not telling me to buy this? I'm kind of inclined to leave it. If they don't want me buying it for a reason. I'll do another race and then buy the next part, I guess. Alright then chat, what do we reckon? Where are we going to qualify today? Just for reference, I think we've been out of the top 10 for the past 3 races, I think. I actually can't even remember what the last 3 races were, actually. It looks a little overcast. It's not going to rain though, we should be good. Neil's going for an optimistic P11. Actually, no, that's a lie. Where did I qualified? We done Monaco, didn't we? So I was P6 in Monaco. I was P something in Canada. I actually can't remember. I've got a memory like a sieve. Oh shit! What am I doing? I was just checking the setup was on. That's all. All right, let's do it, shall we? City's going for P7, so he remembers the glory days when I was running at my peak in F1 2013. He's optimistic. I'm hoping because the difficulty is so high, it means that we're going to be good. I'm going for top 5. That's my own personal goal. Oh yeah, Canada was P10, wasn't it? Yeah, because we were tied to strategy. .102.8 by Kvyat off the bat. Such a tricky corner. This is 110 AI today. So the calculator told us to go on 111. So the fact that they told us to go on 111 means that surely we're above the level. We're above the max level in terms of pace. That's what I'm hoping anyway. .102.3 for Gasly. Pretty quick times. The apex slightly on that last corner. I couldn't attack it as nicely as I wanted to. Okay. It's alright, regroup. Well, shit. Have you seen that lap time? 1018! What in the... What in...
Our best lap so far is a 1-2.7.
We're 8 tenths off. Actual joke. This is an actual joke. Hey James. How are we doing? I was alright about 2 minutes ago. Precisely 1 minute 2 second point 2.7 seconds ago. Oh, here we go.
We're ninth in the speed trap.
I don't think the lap was that bad.
5.2 miles per hour.
Certainly not 8 tenths off the pace bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little depressed. Okay. Well, it's clear we've got some work to do. Certainly not in the first sector. Like half a second in that middle part. Half a second in sector 2. Turn 2 in the last corner. Basically it, wasn't it? And even turn 2, I think I probably compromised. Only slightly, because I went deep, but then I had a pretty good exit. Wow, Mercedes look good, don't they? I'm sitting there hoping. Where's Ricciardo out of all this? He's only 14th. So now they've all cranked up the engine. Maximum cheating. What's the joke? 110 AI. Okay. Calm down. We'll go again. Jeez. Not even as if engine performance. Like I thought like a worn engine part might be affecting the performance, but I don't think it really is at this point. We're just legitimately that far off. Not the greatest turn 1. Carried a lot of speed through. It was on the exit curve a bit too hard there. That's even deeper. Yeah, that's bad. Turn the difficulty down for qualifying in future. I'm only joking. I wouldn't do that, but still. Thing is, we're ahead of Nick still. So in my mind, I'm just thinking, surely the car's just like the car's there. I'm performing where I should be. I bought the lap. Yeah, but the tyres are. I'm not going to use these tyres anymore anyway. Bit deep in that corner. Just wanted to see where I could gain more time on the lap. That's why I just couldn't. That's why I carried on pushing there. So it's clear we can. There's time to be gained. Still 9th. Still hanging in 9th. Okay, make that 10th. That just changed really quickly. Kvyat just crept up the order. Ricciardo, I'm expecting will get up there as well. Albon's behind us still. Gained a 10th in the third last corner. Okay. Alright. Okay. The left at the bottom of the hill. Alright then. Well, it's gonna need a Banzai lap, isn't it? You think a 1022 is possible? Wait, how much is that? Half a second? Maybe for the real experts. I think I got, I've been shown up here. I was feeling well happy about my chances earlier. So much so, I was so confident I was bragging in the stream title. This hasn't gone well. Right, you can do 2 time laps on the same tyre. Should be enough fuel and tyre temps don't get... Okay. Can we do 2 timed? We're going to do 2 timed. If we're doing 2 times, we've got to do it now. Just on Austria. Okay. That's enough fuel, right? Yeah. Alright, let's we'll drive out. I mean, in your own time, guys. Like, there's the freeze they're wheeling in. Am I running out of birds at the end of the lap? Just a thought. I just wonder if I have or not. Because I can only use 81% of the battery at the moment. I don't recall running out. I just wonder if we're losing a bit of performance just from the battery, not deploying. So when you mean 2 times, is that 1 lap cooldown, so charge the battery, go again? Is that what we're thinking? I need an answer now, Kevin. Okay, hang on. Fuel and ERS should be alright. 100% ERS would have been more optimal. Alright, okay, yeah, that's answer 1. Can do 2 in a row if I need. Okay. We'll see how the battery goes, because the question mark is the battery, whether it goes the whole time. Time 1 wasn't that good. Lined it up for a better exit, but damage was already done mid-corner there. Okay, let's get this done. That was really bad. Alright, we'll go again for another lap anyway. A lot of time lost in the middle sector there. On my best lap, that is. A little wide. Wasn't optimal, but yeah, we can do another lap, can't we? Straight off the bat. That was a really bad turn 1. This time the entry was awful. Not going well. Not going well. Now there's traffic as well. Good exit. I'm gonna get this ruined by the cars now, the traffic. Pretty good so far though. The entry wasn't good here. Okay, that's a lie. Fuck. Hang on, look at the time we're gaining. Still a bit messy. Somehow scabbing some lap time. No huge oversteer moment that time in the penultimate corner. Alright. That's fine. I'll take that. It almost felt like it needed that second lap. Actually. It was like it needed that second lap. Felt a little bit different to the first one. Right, now where do we end up? That's the question. What do we reckon? Where do we reckon? Evening Quiddles. This is qualifying. We're just about to see where we ended up.
Finished. It's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Bottas, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen. With
Not quite P1.
we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow.
Sixth.
Be sure to join us then for what
Who
will
jumped
no
us?
doubt be a
Norris?
fantastic race.
We've been bigging up Danny Rick so far today. And now Norris just pulls it out of his arsehole. Good lap. Good lap by Lando. 9 thousandths between the two Mercs. You know what? Sixth was fine. I'm happy with sixth. A third row. Citizen was right. We could have done a 0.2, really. Let me just check those sectors. Yeah, lost a 10th in sector 1, didn't we? It was that poor sector. The rest of the lap was good. Still some corners I think we could have optimized a bit more. But honestly, I'm just happy we got a lap in the end. Right, so if we just done a 0.6 still, where would we be? We would have been 13th. So big lap there. What difficulty are we on? We are on 110 today. So the difficulty calculator told us to go on 111. But we can't go 111. So we're on 110. Big 110 lap there. A 1018 though was impossible. Right, time to embark on the Gasly hype train. Yeah, chat are it's the rivalry we all want to see. Me versus Gasly. All you Gasly stands in the chat. It's time to ruin some dreams. Yes. Looking a bit. I don't think that gap's been larger than 2 before. Hamilton's looking like he's about to take control of this. This is a big race. We need Hamilton to slip up here, because we might be losing this rivalry. No one can beat Lord Gasly. We'll see about that. So there we go. There's confirmation. 110. It's for you guys. It's for you guys to see. It's gonna be a quick one today. We'll probably be done before 2 hours at this rate. Okay, let's see. Dry race should just be straightforward. 1 stop, I hope. We're in a good spot as well. Now, hopefully, we'll find a bit more pace in the race. That's generally what's happened so far. We've struggled to get in touch near the front in qualifying, but when it come race day, we're normally quite good. Right, let me start the session. Just going to disappear a second. I'll be back in a moment.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. The grandstands were a sea of red in 2019 thanks to the commemorative hats in honour of the late great Niki Lauda, who took home victory of course back in 1984. And it's a sellout crowd once again here today. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty: positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen.
All right, we're back.
Pierre Gasly.
Have they only just got to this bit?
Albon.
I thought we'd be done by now.
And Daniel Ricciardo, Perez, Leclerc, Daniel Kvyat, and Vettel. Joe
How long did they talk at the
Russell,
beginning?
Lance Stroll, and Carlos Sainz,
Jesus.
Magnussen, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top?
Plenty of good send opportunities. Damn straight there is.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Okay, let's see the strat. Pretty easy, right? So it's just pure pace now. Just a pure sprint to the finish. Not really going to be many undercut opportunities here. Can't let the Merc get away though. Are we good? I think we're good. Nothing else on strategy really. Worth running the medium? Just go fast. Good strat. Will do. Is the medium a viable strategy? Can we switch to the medium instead of the hard? Are we just outplayed the strategy computer? Look at the projected race time. 2 seconds faster. I beat the computer. Why did they put me on the hard tyre then, if this is the fastest strat? We go here, right? We got flexibility either way. I think if we want to undercut, then hard tyre. Maybe. I'll stick on that though. I'm going to stick with that. Let's do it. Good start. I can't really do anything with it though. Oh, Gasly mugged Norris though. I was very aware of someone sending it as well into turn 1 there. Oh my god, there's a Renault there as well. Slow it down! Send number 1 complete. I mean, that's really opened Gasly's race up as well, I think. Gasly will go well here, I predict.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
I remember last time we raced here, I had front wing damage quite early on. And we really struggled, so it's really nice to have a front end again on this car. Oh, I hope we can go well. Looks like the front runners have gone. Gasly's in touch right now though. Right, let's settle down. Get into a rhythm now. Wow, I broke well early there for the hairpin. Quiddles says in before. Quiddles is in before the damage. When do we reckon, guys? What lap? I got damage on a back marker last time we raced here. It wasn't in proper wheel-to-wheel combat. I was trying to get past someone on older tyres than me. They are very good through this sector though. I can tell already. Alright, let's see how we stack up. 105.1.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can
Half
use
a second
DRS
off.
when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Ooh, just a half a second slower per lap right now. I think we can use a bit more energy, right? This track's pretty... that's pretty hungry on deployment, right? We should be saving it in places. You know when I said 2 laps ago that Gasly's going to have a good race here? He's not really keeping up with the top 3. I think this is our fight, isn't it, today?
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Right, I have to go a gear lower just to get that car tipped in. A little bit more competitive this time around. A bit deep. Too much on the curb there as well.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
I needed to be clean out there. I would have had a run at Gasly. He's a slippery boy. I have to say Norris is in the hunt here as well, so this is a three-way scrap right now. Ocon's dropping back a tiny bit.
Target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Look, got one eye behind my back now. One eye over my shoulder. Man, those guys are seriously quick up front. Right, keep it clean. Still, a bit too much speed on entry there. Almost tipped the car into oversteer. Got him. Fucking hell, that was a dart.
Gap to car in front is 2.9 seconds.
Right, he's got DRS, but I think we're okay. I caught him at an awkward point on the straight there. Because obviously he was deviating to the left to take the racing line, but I needed to make my move pretty much there as well at the same time. Needless to say, if we made contact there, I was I was flashbacking. Don't even care what you guys said. Okay, so what do we think for strategy? Oh, I've used all my deployment this lap. Good lap time there as well, all things considered. So right now, so obviously we're going soft medium. That's our strategy. Depends how the soft tyre holds up, I think, for those few laps between those guys coming in for hard tyres and me hanging on, really. P4 till the end. Oh god, you guys have got high hopes. I'm doing the best I can. We think lap. Why is it telling me to go on soft? I specifically said medium earlier. Right, so the calculator, the computer. No, sorry, it was me telling the computer. I think it's lap 15. Lap 15 we go on to from the soft to the medium. Oh my god, bit of understeer. Yeah, so it's either we go in the lap 12 and go on the hard tyre and basically match what everyone else around us is doing, or we go lap 15. Gotta say the front tyres aren't already in great shape. We think lap 15 to switch to medium.
Verstappen ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 2.
Yeah, it depends on how the tyre. Yeah, that's the thing. All right, so we'll take stock again about lap 10, lap 11.
They've got one more stop.
See how the tyres feel.
Last lap was a 1 minute 5.6. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
I have to say no, they've cleared Gasly as well. We are closing. Slightly. We need them to start fighting a little bit up front. Oh, that's way wide. Jesus Christ. Horrific. Yeah, that wasn't a good lap.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the softs.
Have the team just gone, no, fuck it. Like, I've just overruled them on strategy and they've just gone and put me on some bonkers 2-stop or something. I need to change that tyre. Why am I going on the soft again? Brand new set of mediums waiting for me if I want it.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
I'd say tyres aren't really in great shape now, to be honest. Certainly losing, certainly not got much front end anymore. That's way too deep.
Keep pushing, you're gaining on the car ahead.
Losing a lot of energy at the moment as well. Not sure mediums will last. I think you're right. We attempt an undercut on the hard then. I'm expecting these top three, when they pit as well, we're going to fall into traffic. So that'll be our chance to catch up with those guys. Yeah, look at Gasly though. Go away, Pierre, leave me alone. Yeah, front tyres are gone really. Or not. They're not gone, they're just not at optimal.
We're gonna box this
Too much push in mid-corner.
in lap.
Keeping up with the top three still. They're all very close, look at them. I think we should stop. I think we're going to do it. Not maybe this lap. But potentially next. I think we're going to go for hards. I think there's a question mark over the medium's longevity. Just based on how the softs have been running. Because we've been running... This tyre hasn't been feeling its best for about 4 or 5 laps now. I know the hard tyre is pretty durable here. I think people are like, you know, you can set like consistent fast laps on it. Go faster and faster during your stint. So no problem with wear, I think, on the hard tyre. We are equal to the top guys. So I mean, if it stands to reason that we go on the same tyre as them,
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel
we'll
to
match their
mix
strategy, and then when they get into traffic as well, that's our big moment. Mediums if we want a shot at Max. I don't care about Max, I want Hamilton. I think these guys are gonna get stuck in traffic when they pit.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Do it now. Gonna pull the gun now. Pull the trigger now. I think this might be the right call. It will certainly get us to the end of the race anyway.
Release, release.
I think I've got speed. I think I've got speed to catch the front guys.
Stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I mean, that could be considered a risk. If anything, we're consolidating 4th, but I don't want to play that game either. I just think this is probably genuinely the best tyre to be on. Just based on how those softs are feeling, I don't think mediums will... Like, I'll probably be struggling for the last 6 or 7 laps. Crank it up a sec, we've got a bit of clean air. So these guys are going to come out right in that gap, right where Russell and Stroll are at the moment. I didn't say gap, I was meant to say gaggle of cars. That's what they're going to come out into that. They stayed out though. They have stayed out again.
We're trailing our teammate by
Oh dear.
11.3
Fucked it, haven't we?
seconds.
Oh no. We've been played. They're going to go on medium, aren't they? Oh shit. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Can I flashback a lap and a half ago? Regardless, they're still going to come out in pretty bad traffic anyway. Yeah, they're still going, aren't they?
The gap behind us
They've
is
stream sniped us.
2
And
seconds.
they've called our bluff. Right, these guys need to come in then, please.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Where can I race? Where can I ask about the race leader? Oh my god! Wow, pure traction. No, what are you doing?
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Okay, here they come.
Nick is coming in for a stop.
I don't think there is an option to ask about the race leader. Right, we're ahead of Max. He's on medium now. Shit. Oh shit. Hamilton's out ahead of us.
Okay, we're monitoring
Why has Max lost so much time?
ICE. Be aware that we will start to see a loss of power.
I have been well and truly outplayed here. I should have listened to chat.
The car in front is
Oh, no.
2.6 seconds.
I think Max is getting past it. Hamilton, oh no, he's going to jump Bottas as well. Well, bad news number 2 is that Hamilton's way clear.
Leclerc's taken the lead.
Alright, I just got to hope these tyres are comparable. Real clutching at straws here, but come on. We believe. Chat believes. I'm using too much battery. Are we faster than Max there? I think we were.
Verstappen behind. The gap to the car behind is 1.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:05.5.
Yeah, we were quicker. We were quicker than Max. We're certainly in the right spot. Got to be careful about energy management here as well. It's this part of the lap though where they absolutely romp clear. Whew, on rails through there. That's so good.
Gap to teammate behind is 9.5 seconds.
This is like a league race. This is how fast I'm going right now. Actually try hard and so bad right now. I gotta say, we're in touch. Unless I are actually sandbagging right now. This does us a right favour. I'm loath to save fuel though, because I don't want to fall out of range. But yeah, I knew it. Hard tyres consistently performing though. And getting the laps just improving. Like as the fuel's coming down, the laps are staying the same.
Okay, you're Bottas ahead. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute.
Bit of a sketchy exit there from turn 1.
You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Norris ahead of Gasly as well. Not really had time to really check out what's going on behind us, but we're in touch, man. I gotta say, there is a chance. There is a big chance still. We've got to get past Valtteri soon, though. Big send required. Oh my god. Bit too much on the outside curb there. 4-wheel drifted. Not on the corner there.
We're only a second away from the car ahead. Let's see if we can use DRS to pass him.
Woo! Come on. We were a little close here. Gotta try and tee it up for the next corner though. This is it, baby. This is it. Big moment. Alex Albon.
That brings you up a place.
Where is he? Oh shit, he's still there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck. Sidepod glitched, that prick. Fuck it. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Jesus, man. Couldn't even catch it either. Actually jinxed it. Actually jinxed it. I was enjoying that way too much. I want a sneaky flashback. Oh man. fuck Codemasters in there. Cyborg glitch. I got reverse Albond. It's very true. Shit. I'm really angry at that. What do you guys reckon? You see that option on the bottom right? If I yield the position here, what do you reckon? Pretend it didn't happen? I won't tell anyone either. Just don't hit him. I knew those flashbacks would come in handy. I mean, what flashback? I don't want to point fingers at anyone. But Citizen said the W word. Suggested that there was a W on the cards, and then immediately as soon as that came in, I crashed. So see, that was just one such scenario that could play out. That's all I was showing you guys. That wasn't actually the real race you were watching there. It was just one of several scenarios that could have played out in that moment. So yeah, oh, shit, we're falling out of range here. Hey, you got to fight back a little bit here.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
I don't know how we got DRS there. Crossed the line with outside of the zone, outside of a second. Mindful of the number of laps as well. Kind of need to get on with it because that gap to Hamilton's not getting any smaller. Okay, let's see if we can. We'll crank it up a little bit here. See if we can attack this lap.
We won't be making another pit stop.
I've got a chance here. Right, I'm gonna again size it up for. Oh, getting the squeeze. We should be good this time, though. Keep that nice and planted in the middle of the road as well.
Brilliant. Nice move.
I just got to survive this bit. This is where he's quick. Alright, those mediums will last, looking at possible P4. Ah, see, the old reverse trick there. That did work better. Yeah, it did. Got the move done. Right, I need to start saving a tiny bit of fuel here, but Lewis, again... I mean, it was 2 seconds. We've cut half a second on that last lap to him.
Hamilton is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last
Nick.
lap was a
Nick!
5.8. You're gaining by 3/10 a lap.
Lean in the middle sector, yeah. I'd done it in the first sector like a scrub. Actual F1 noob right here. Oh, I had horrible understeer though in the middle of the corner. No, Valtteri! Fuck, he's gone for it. Jesus. I was really wide though in that corner. He fucking slowed that down in time. If I could have a couple of laps to myself here, this would be really nice. Not going to happen though.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Rain? Really bad again through these corners. Come on. He's here again.
Nick's dropped out of the race.
I know. I'm using way too much energy and too much fuel.
You've lost some time to the
Oh my god. Max is right behind us as well here. Why have they just found speed all of a sudden? Not really helping us. This back and forth. Oh, a little deep on the brakes. Slowed it down enough. Quiddle's called it with P4. Thanks, bud. We are hanging in there. In four-wheel drift through that corner. Every time he's so good out of that corner. I just need to get a little bit of distance, that's all. I'm not asking for much. Back marker up ahead. Purple sector 3, that'll do. I can barely see that turn 1 apex because the sun's in the way there. That old excuse. Right, we're hoping Latifi will do us a solid here. I think he may well do it as well. Yes, what a lad. Yes, Nick. I need to save some fuel. He's still holding him up. Oh, Nick, you beauty.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race. Hamilton ahead, gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 5.4. You're dropping back by around...
The guys behind us are fighting pretty hard with each other as well, because I think they're gaining so much on me on the straights there. I think Bottas was in some kind of attack mode just to defend from Max. what it's doing in turn is just dragging them both towards me again. And then of course they're just extremely good for that middle sector anyway, just on their own.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
See where they're at. Yeah, tyres are good still. Mediums will drop off about now. I'm not seeing it. We are catching Hamilton though. Lewis, give me DRS. God, I almost gained that time just in traction. Come on, I'm in range. Give me DRS. I'm pretty much there. Alright, here we come. We're there. Somehow the top four are all converged on each other again. Spread out in the middle there. Whoa, what was that? Some weird traction there. I need to remember fuel. I've got 6 laps to sort this issue out as well. So there's a lot on my plate right now. Jesus, man, they gained so much in that middle sector. We get fuel, it's all about descend. Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything if I make a great move and then just bin it and just run out of fuel at the end.
Laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, we're in the green again. Hamilton's a sitting duck, really. I just need to stay close to him. Do the same trick I've done on Bottas. full send Formula E style, yeah, so they just don't give a shit about battery there.
We're
Come on.
expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Don't know why they're telling me about the rain. Right, we're close, this has to be it. Don't really want to pass him here though. Oh, he's locked up. Oh my god, caught him so much there. He's got some kind of problem. Don't let Bottas through. Oh shit. Oh, Lewis, you fucked it, mate. He's actually... Oh no. What's happened? Why is Hamilton struggling so much? Oh, jeez. No, that's not good. See, now what's happened is Valtteri Bottas is probably going to win now. Even in standard, I'm losing fuel. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do this. Oh my god, Max! Max is through as well. Hamilton actually P4. He's actually gone to. He's actually dropped 3 places in a lap. I mean, big championship moment there again. Gasly up to 5th. Just crept up on the leaderboard at the top there. Go on, Pierre. Gotta hang on. That's really slow out that last corner there. Oh my word. I can't do this for 3 more laps. Come on. I can do this.
Of fuel remaining.
Fuel is literally on the margin as well. Everything's on the margin. The battery's on the margin. We've at least got a car that we've got tyres that are slightly better. We've got slightly better rear tyres than Bottas. It's saving us down this straight. Rest of the lap though is him. Hamilton's actually given up. He's like 3.5 seconds behind. Right at the limit every time. That was a good exit. Oh my god, just survive for 1 more lap after this. Again, good traction again. Go fast, I'm trying. Phil, you've missed the whole thing. What's the fuel looking like? I just see the yellow light blinking. What's the orange? Something just went orange. That's the energy store, I don't care. Don't care. Front tyres just aren't at their best anymore for that sector. I'm trying so hard! 1 more lap! Oh my god, he's close. No. Oh my god, fuel. Oh my god! No, 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 no! Off the road, son. I've got no fuel! Shit! Shit. Pressing all sorts of buttons. Oh, Kvyat just stole fastest lap off Hamilton as well. Oh no, it was Max I think that had it. It's Don't run out of fuel on the line. Do not run out of fuel. Come on, full power just down the straight. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Easy. Easy. That was easy.
You were after that one.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Oh. Need a moment. Need a moment. Whew. I'm a bit sweaty.
And an incredible win for Racing Point. A brilliant performance.
Hands hurt big time. That was intense.
Tell me, Ant,
That actually feels like a league race. Every time I'd finish a league race,
Consistency was probably the key today.
my hands would be like that.
And there's being
110 AI as well.
to lap. If you do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up.
That was That was pretty good.
Points performance today has shown that they can be
Let's ignore
competitive
the
with
bit that
best
happened in the middle.
sport. They're making their way
Oh,
out
I've ruined it with that
now as
dance
we
now.
speak. And the reaction from the crowd must be incredibly uplifting for them.
Man, that was legit exciting. I don't know if it was the same for you guys. I mean, the responses are quite positive. Whew. That was hard work. I thought it was going to be easier than that. I knew I was going to win at this anyway. As soon as the calculator said that I need to go higher than 110 AI. Easy. I knew it. Oh, that was anything but. Seriously.
Our championship leader not only managed to hold on to the top spot, but managed
So those guys, I'm pretty sure, as soon as they bolted the medium on, they didn't go faster than their soft time at all. Yeah, their fastest lap. Yeah, their fastest lap was right at the beginning on the soft tyre.
Commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to see how things are shaping up.
And Gasly set his best on the medium right at the end. But yeah, these guys, these front three, didn't change, didn't improve their laps when they went on the medium. I think I improved on the hard actually. Yeah. So I knew performance from last season. Just from last season's knowledge, I just knew that the hard tyre would stack up pretty well. It would hold on to its lap. And that's what got us back in it anyway. I think if we were on the medium, that wouldn't have happened, I don't think. I feel vindicated in that strategy call. Hamilton was 5 seconds off in the end. Let's check his lap times just at the end there. Gee, look, 106s. He didn't get out of the 106s for those last 7 laps. I don't know, 107 in the middle there. That's probably where he got passed by everyone, actually. Man. Whew, that was intense. Anyway. Let's run through the order then, just real quick. So we got driver of the day there. So, cheers City, nice win, no mistakes, and no reliability issues whatsoever. Emphasis on no mistakes there. Absolutely 0 mistakes. Okay. We won. 4/10 clear. Pretty small gap. Even every race, to be fair, right? We complain about earlier in the season I was winning too many races, but every race, even on 105% I was running earlier in the season, every win I've had someone breathing down my neck the whole time. And it's no different here. I'm just glad to win. Since we started using this difficulty indicator. This new difficulty modifier. I'm glad to finally get a win. So at least we know we can win. From now on, always 110. That won't happen. That won't happen. If I'm fast enough to run 110, but I can't tell you for sure what difficulty I'm going to be running from each race right now. So I need to keep doing time trial laps at the future races just to get that calculator. To be fair, we've been since Monaco. So Monaco was our first race where we actually started to increase the difficulty based on our time trial lap time. And we haven't won a race up until then. So every race we've been, you know, to be fair, the whole season's been quite interesting anyway. It's not as if we've gone away, started on pole and walked any of the races so far. So yeah, anyway. We're going to keep doing that method anyway. We'll keep, I'm liking how it's going. I actually quite, this difficulty calculator thing is really good. So yeah, there we go. The only thing is qualifying. Qualifying's the difficult bit. People's asking about Mouse Rat. Hell yeah, it's Mouse Rat. I'm not looking for midfield battles, that's the problem. We're in a car that should be, I don't want to be the outright fastest car, but I want to be challenging for wins, and this is a nice balance that we've got right now. Car's in a good spot. 3rd fastest on the grid. Yeah. I'm close. So, yeah, that's it. Anyway, so we've just seen these top 14. We'll just scroll down. I don't think there was anyone. De Vries DNF'd. I don't know where he was, actually, when he DNF'd. I don't think it would tell us where he was, either. But he started 9th, so... And he was going soft medium as well. Shame, really. He had a chance of points there. Kvyat got the fastest lap. So how does this work? So Kvyat doesn't... So he's stolen the point, but he doesn't earn the point now because he's outside of the top 10, right? That's how it works? Yeah, because none of these guys up here have got an extra point. So the Kvyat's just... Well, just being a killjoy, it looks like. But he's taking that point off of Max, which does me a favour. That's just 1 point gone. Let's see how the standings look then. So we actually pulled a lead again. Like, despite all of this, we're still pulling gaps. I mean, that was really good that Hamilton came fourth. That done me a great favour. I think that gap was... I can't remember what that gap was. It was he was within a race win again. But yeah, we're hanging on. Extending that lead again. We are literally playing it race by race at the moment as well. I couldn't possibly tell you guys, oh, this is a foregone conclusion. This is done and dusted. Because it's not. That could be the only win I have for the rest of the season. So, I'm not expecting... There's no other circuits where we were super strong at last season. So, I don't know. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. I'm not expecting to sweep the rest of the season anyway, so that gap, expect that to go down, especially now that Mercedes seem to have found their footing a little bit more again. So, they were 1-2 for a large part of that race. So, Verstappen, I mean, he's 3 wins behind. He's really... At least he finished. Didn't DNF this time. I think he's had like 3 DNFs now. Who else has gone up? Perez has gone up in 11th. He's overtaken Vettel. Not really that interesting. Kvyat still with the lead, AlphaTauri. Sorry, Gasly crew. Constructors. So AlphaTauri ahead of Red Bull again. Actually, where did Albon come in that race? I don't think he was out the points. 7th to 12th. Ouch. Okay, so that's not really put Red Bull in a good spot. AlphaTauri ahead again in that little fight for supremacy. So that fight for third is between the two Red Bull teams, it looks like. Actually, McLaren are there as well. So, yeah, there we go. That's that.
The fans really seem to enjoy that.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was super stressful.
How are you feeling after
I hope that didn't come across too much. That was a tricky race. Tricky race. Whew. I need a drink. Something stronger than water. Okay, how are we feeling after that?
You gained a lot of position.
Should have just no commented. Gained a lot of positions in that race. Thomas,
Well,
nice to see a new face around.
things
Or,
were
well,
better
a
than-
new old face, if you know what I mean. I'll hopefully catch you soon. I'm sure we'll stream again later in the week. I just need to figure out what day. I'll have a look at my calendar in a sec. Okay, right, so. This is exactly the same question they've just asked me, or the same answer prompts. No comment. Not happy with that. Not happy with that question.
Passing all expectations.
Okay, can anyone stop me?
Anyone stop you?
Unless there's an immovable object out there.
Appreciate your time.
Oh, it's the worst bit of career mode, this bit. The questions. Right, so we should get some R&D points now, right? Still behind Hamilton as well. I think the rivalry could get wrapped up here in this next race. But it's on a knife edge still. It's on a knife edge. Could really do without qualifying them in one of them. One of these next few races. At the next race, really.
It's contract renewal time.
Where is the next race?
This is where
Silverstone.
you need to be. We can try and negotiate a better deal
Oh, here we go.
but we also have the chance to look elsewhere.
Before we go. Contract renewal. Renegotiate or approach another team. If I approach another team, does that mean my contract... I'm no longer a Racing Point driver? Do they just go, nah? I'm almost inclined just to stick, really. The chat silence suggests I'm just going to go and renegotiate, I think. There's no point. Imagine if I just had a race like that and then just approached another team and then lost my drive. Medium risk. I could do with more money. Easy as that. See, Lewis, that's how it's done. That easy, boy. It's that easy. Oh, I've got a bit of money now. Right, okay, let's invest. Right, I want the engine upgrade, really. None of oh, I can afford it as well. Alright, which one? Which one should I do? Development feedback, so my resource point income increases, which would be pretty useful. Seeing as all these new parts cost bank. Or power mapping, where the engine wear gets reduced by 20%. That's pretty important at this stage of the season as well. Oh shit, guys, help, help, I don't know what one to go with. Right, engine wear. What are these? I don't care about these. Nah. Can't even believe I wasted money on this. I've gone up a level in media coaching. This is the worst waste of money I've ever... Oh, big mistake. If I could start that over again, I'll just invest it all in something else. Oh, what do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Power mapping. Resource point income boosted by 25% as well. Hang on, let me get my calculator out. So hang on. So what are we getting each session? 600. Oh my god, hang on. So 30 plus 30 plus 30. I can't do maths. What the fuck am I doing? So hang on. So 600 divided by 10 to get 10%. I'm going to divide that by 2, which is 5%, and then times that by 5, which is 25. 150 points. So add that to my 600. So I'd get 750 points each time if I maxed out my program. I need that, don't I? I can just invest in durability. But if I had another driver alongside me, power mapping. I talked myself out of it. Okay. Second fastest team now. The upgrades are coming in. We've just got a new upgrade for DRS as well. Right, I can actually invest in some more parts as well now.
What do you think of this one?
Yeah, so they wanted durability upgraded, so let's do that. So where are we standing? Top in durability. Top in the engine. Not so good in the chassis. Pretty bang on for aero. Second best car now. That's nicely poised then. That's put us in a good spot for the next race, which is Silverstone. We were really slow here last time, so I'm hoping with a setup on, we'll be a bit more competitive. I'm not expecting miracles though. Right, let's wrap it up. So what do we do now? I'm just looking at my calendar. When are we going to do this? It's either going to be, so it won't be the weekend. The weekend's a write-off. It's going to be, I'm almost inclined to say Friday. Should we do Friday? I think Friday's good. Gives us a couple of days. I think Thursday's too. If I spread it out a little bit, I think Friday's good. Tuesday and Friday seems to be our string days at the moment. Most of the time. Let's go with Friday. So I'm going to aim for Friday. Same time, about 5 o'clock. So that's pretty much straight from work for me. And And we'll do Silverstone, British Grand Prix. How about that? I hope that sounds good. Cool, let's wrap it up here then. Guys, it's been great. Haven't even had the usual crowd in today. It's been nice to see some new faces today. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a good race. I'll tell you, it's not always like that. But anyway. Right, I'm going to wrap it up. I need to go eat. Guys, I'll see you later. Have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you on Friday. Peace. I always forget which one's the end button. But yeah, cool.